Waiting orders. Going there. Receiving. We're on the move. Roger. Search done. Reporting.
Morning, everybody. Time to earn your living.
No more to find. Search done. Search done. Clear. Clear. Building clear. No more to find. Building clear. Building clear. There's nothing left. Search done.
Adaptation complete.
Search done. Search done. Search done. Clear. Building clear. Clear.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Building clear. There's nothing left. No more to find. There's nothing left. Building clear. No more to find. Search done. Building clear. Building clear. Building clear. Search done. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. No more to find. No more to find.
We're running out of resources.
Roger. Reporting. On my way. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Reporting. On my way. Roger. There are some infected around here. Ready for action. Receiving. Going there. Infected incoming. Another one incoming. Infected incoming. Waiting orders. Let's do it. Hostiles inbound! Attack! Let's do it. Infected incoming! No ammo! Infected incoming!
The door won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building.
They're trying to get inside.
We've just lost a building.
We need help! Operator reporting. Operator. Going there. Waiting orders. Take him down! Ready for action. Operator. Going there. Going there. Infection clear. Reporting. Reporting. Going there. Waiting orders. On my way. We're not alone here. find!
We've gained new technology.
Waiting orders. Reporting. Receiving. Ready for action. Receiving. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Ready for action. On my way. Operator, on my way. Reporting. We're on the move, operator. Going there. Reporting. Let's do it. Building clear. Clear. Search done. Building clear. There's nothing left. Building clear. Clear. Search done. Clear. Building clear. Search done.
Just bring whatever.
There's
Not working.
Survivors,
Start winding down.
you are not alone.
search done.
We offer food and shelter.
No more to find.
Join us at...
Clear. Building clear. There's nothing left.
Come to us. We'll take you in. Where are you? On your own. And be careful.
Chief.
Let's trade them.
There's nothing left. On my way. On my way. Search done.
This is operator of...
Clear.
If you're willing to work for food and
Search done.
safety, come to
There's
us.
nothing left. There's nothing left. Search done. No more to find. Search done. Clear. No more to find. Building clear. Search done. Building clear. Building clear. Clear. Building clear. Search done. No more to find. There's nothing left. Clear. Clear. Search done. Clear. There's nothing left. Clear. No more to find. Search done. Search done. There are some infected around here. Operator, going there. Clear.
The work ain't gonna wait for us. Let's get to it.
Clear. There's nothing left. Building clear. On my way. Roger. Roger. There's nothing left. Search done. There's nothing left. Building clear. There's nothing left. Building clear. Search done. There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
Time to sleep, everyone.
To anyone who
clear.
survived, join. You'll be fed and
Search done.
accommodated
Another
here.
one incoming. Building clear. 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 No more to find. Search Search done. Infected incoming! Swarm is upon us. Take them down!
To anyone who
Infected
survived,
incoming.
join. You'll be fed and accommodated here.
Going there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Going there. We're on the move. We're on the move. Receiving. On my way. Hostiles inbound. Raiders spotted. Infected incoming. Going there. Infected incoming. On my way. Waiting orders.
We're running out of stock.
Another one incoming! We're on the move. Roger. Going there. Waiting orders. No ammo! Swarm incoming! Get ready! We're on the move. Another one incoming! They're coming!
The infected are pillaging a building.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
Building work done. Construction ready. Construction complete. Building complete.
We're not alone here! This house is infected! Infected inside!
New tech available.
Danger close! Infected inside! Infected inside! Infected inside! Sir, we have encountered a group.
Ask them to join us. To anyone who survived, join. You'll be fed and accommodated here.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Another one incoming!
We're running out of resources. Our building is under attack. They're breaking into our building.
Receiving. We're on the move. Another one incoming! Hostile group incoming! Another one incoming!
The door won't hold much longer.
We're on the move. We're on the move. We're on the move. Horde spotted! Hostiles inbound! Reporting. Let's do it. On my way. Another one incoming! Hostiles inbound! Let's do it. Receiving. On my way. Receiving. Ready for action. On my way.
They're breaking into our building.
Going there. Going there. No bullets. No bullets. Out of ammo. Let's do it.
They got inside. That building is down.
On my way. Waiting orders. On my way. Going there. On my way. On my way.
The infected are pillaging a building. Get up, everyone. Work's waiting. Building work done.
Operator, receiving. Going there. Ready for action. Ready for action. Reporting.
Building complete.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Building complete.
Ready for action. Going there.
Building work done.
Going there.
We finished construction. Building complete. Building work done. Building work done.
Operator, clear. We're on the move. Going there. On my way. No more to find. Search done.
We finished construction.
Work's done. Head back to your shelter.
Another one incoming! There are some infected around here. Receiving. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Receiving. Reporting. Clear. Ready for action. Reporting. Operator. There's nothing left. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Waiting orders. Receiving. Receiving. Reporting. Roger. Search done. Let's do it. Ready for action. Receiving. Roger. Ready for action. On my way. There's nothing left. Building clear. There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
And earn your keep.
On my way. No more to find. Building clear. Building clear. Building clear. Going there. Search done. No more to find. No more to find. There's nothing left. Clear.
We've gained new technology.
Going there. There's nothing left. Building clear. Building clear. There's nothing left. Clear. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Clear. No more to find. Building clear. Clear. Let's do it.
Wrap it up, folks.
No more to
Let's
find.
call it a day.
No more to find. No more to find. Hostiles inbound. Large group of the infected incoming. Roger. Going there. Going there. We're on the move. Reporting. Reporting. Going there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ready for action. Another one incoming! There are some infected around here. Reporting. We're on the move. Roger. Let's do it. Operator, we're on the move. Receiving. We're on the board. Ready for action. Ready for action.
They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building. They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside. They've got inside.
Still in bed? Get up and off to your duty.
Building complete. Building work done. We finished construction. Construction complete. Building complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Adaptation done.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Construction complete.
Enough sleep, people. We've got work to do.
Adaptation done. Research complete. Building complete. We need more resources.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
We're running out of resources.
Don't be slackers. Wake up and do your job.
To anyone who survived, join. You'll be fed and accommodated here. Please. And be careful. We're waiting.
Adaptation complete. We finished construction. Construction complete. We're running out of stock.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
We're running out of resources.
Swarm is upon us. Take them down! On my way. We're on the move. We're on the move. We're on the move. Let's do it. On my way. On my way. There are some infected around here. Going there. There are some infected around here.
Everybody get ready.
Reporting. Going there. This house is not alone here. There's nothing left. Port inside! Building clear.
Technology research.
This house is infected inside! This house is infected! Pour it inside! This house is infected! Pour it inside! Infected inside! We need backup! Pour it inside! This house is infected! Operator, waiting orders. Let's do it.
Down for some rest.
Another one incoming! We're under attack! Roger. Another one incoming! Going there. Going there. Hostiles inbound. Large group of the infected incoming.
We need more resources.
Receive it. Going there. Operator. Horde spotted! Horde spotted! Hostiles inbound! There are some infected around here. Ready for action. Roger. We're on the move. Out of ammo! There's no ammo!
The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building. Our building's under attack.
The work ain't gonna wait for us. Let's get to it. Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
We need more resources. They're breaking into our building.
Going there. Going there.
We are out of resources.
up and earn your keys.
Building work done. Building work done. Construction ready. We finished construction. Building complete. Research complete.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Ready for action. Going there. Swarm incoming! Get ready! Receiving. Let's do it. Going there.
We're running out of resources.
Receiving. Let's do it. There are some infected around here. Let's do it. Hostiles inbound! Hostiles inbound! Roger. Receiving. On my way. On my way. We're on the move. Let's do it.
Rise and grind, people. No time to waste.
Adaptation complete.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
We are out of resources. Our building is under attack. Our building is under attack. They're breaking into our building.
Ready for action. Swarm is upon us. Take them down! Operator.
Enough sleep, people. work to do. The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Operator. Reporting. Roger. Waiting orders. Let's do it. There are some infected around here. Hostiles inbound!
They're breaking into our building. The door won't hold much longer. They're breaking into our building. They've ruined the place.
Reporting. We're on the move. We're on the move.
The door won't hold much longer.
Receiving. We're on the move. Large group of the infected incoming!
Still in bed? Get up and off to your duty.
Building work done. Construction ready. Building work done.
We finished construction.
Building work done.
Building complete. Construction complete. We finished construction.
Research done.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
We are out of resources.
We're on the move. There are some infected around here.
The door won't hold much longer. They're breaking into our building. That building is down. That building is down. They got inside. They've ruined the place.
Operator, going there. Let's do it.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
Construction ready. Construction ready. The place is adapted. Construction ready. Building repurposed.
We finished construction. We finished construction. We finished construction.
Building work done. Adaptation done.
Construction complete.
Job done. Adaptation done.
Construction complete.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Large group of the infected incoming!
Don't be slackers. Wake up and do your job.
Adaptation done. Building adapted.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Operator, let's do it. We're on the move. There are some infected around here. There are some infected around here.
The door won't hold much longer. They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer. Our building is under attack. Our building is under attack. That building is down. That building is down.
Morning, everybody. Time to earn your living.
We finished construction.
Building complete.
Construction complete.
Construction ready.
We finished construction.
Building complete.
Adaptation complete.
Building complete.
Building work done.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Ready for action. Ready for action. Let's do it.